G'day, guys. I know it's not the best lighting, and this is probably one of these last kind of videos I'm going to do before I start to get a bit more professional. I've got a bit of a social media team starting to build behind me, guys that can help edit videos, set up shorts, all that sort of stuff, do interviews. We're going to go all that sort of stuff. So, guys to motivate me to get off my ass, basically. But anyway, I just thought I'd ring up. Ring up. I just thought I'd make a quick one just to keep something, content coming in. And this one, I think today I wrote, what was it? You need to be on guard at all. No, when in jail, you need to be vigilant at all times. Nothing more truer could be said. You could be at the most passive prison, and someone who is there has a chip on their shoulder and sees a target and bang, they want to go for them. So, you always need to be on guard. I've seen people get stabbed by, just not watching. They could have easily avoided it, but they just blasé, didn't think it would happen. I've seen people get bashed with mop buckets. I've seen people get bashed with broomsticks. I've seen people just get bashed with, hot water, jugs of hot water, and then 2 or 3 blokes just smash the shit out of them. I've seen a few different things. I've seen death in prison, and I've seen ODs in prison, and I've seen prison officers get their throats cut. Well, I said a prison officer get his throat cut, which was horrific. It's something I'd never want to see again. But, I've seen a lot of stuff in prison, and, I keep a low profile. I'm a nobody. I know everyone. I'm on the periphery of just about everything that goes on, and I know I pay attention. I pay attention to what goes on in prison. And so I know so much about the crime situation. I know Carl, and I knew his brother Per, and I knew Mick, and I know Mick, and I knew a lot of the other guys. I knew Rocker Rico, and I grew up with Matty Johnson, so I know a lot of the guys. A lot of them will, I'm sure they remember me, but they don't remember me in a big way, in a criminal sense. You know what I mean? I was always just on the periphery, trying to make an earn, and trying to get a few bucks off a punt, get a tip or something, I don't know. Anyway, what I did learn was, if you're not on guard, you will get got financially, physically, both. Physically, you'll get got for your finances. So, you need to either be very, very confident, very, very well known, or very, very supported, backed up, basically, to be able to operate in that way. Recently I ran into a guy in Richmond where I'm going to go soon and do a walkthrough and introduce you. We'll take you through the commission flats there and have a real good talk about what goes on there, right? But when I was there the other day, I ran into a young Asian fella, and he tried to tell me how to get in, and when I leave, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And I said, mate, I have been coming to this building since longer than you've been alive, so, I know what I'm doing, mate. Anyway, nothing special, just another quick top-up video for if you're interested, have a look. And just remember, vigilance, constant vigilance, but coming up soon once I do these interviews, and my guy chops up edits the videos and does the shorts and all that, things should be much more streamlined, and you get a lot more better content, like direct to the point rather than all my babble. Okay? So also thanks to the guys that have signed on of late. Thanks, man. Really appreciate it. If you can get other guys to do it, that'd be great. I'm still a fair way off. What I need to be able to get money out of this thing, and I'd much rather do this than what I'm doing for money now. So, anyone can help me, that'd be great. If not, no problem. Totally get it. But feel free to join in and have a chat. I don't expect any money, anything like that. But feel free to join on, man. Or if you know me from prison, and if you're in prison with me between 94 and 2004, get in touch. We may have passed each other in the yards or in Port Phillip or Fulham or somewhere. So, anyway, that's it for now today, guys. Just a basic one, but just something to keep us interested, all right? See you later, guys.